Hi, Arya, you just joined us. Can you please turn on the video? Arya, if you can hear me, turn on the video and mute your microphone. Yes, thank you. Hi, I'm replacing your usual teacher just for this week and next week, Arya. Okay, so this week and next week, I'll be teaching you instead of your regular teacher. Then after that, she will come back. All right. So Melinda and Olivia here are attempting the first 4 questions. I was just telling them that I will go a bit slow because I heard that you have not gone through, you have not done, you have not done the topics on factors and multiples in school. Have you started?
The factors and multiples is one.
Have you
Haven't learned.
haven't learned? Okay. So I will go very slowly today. For now, the first slide, Olivia will be doing question 1A and 1C. Melinda will be doing B and D. Arya, before I continue, do you have paper or a book, exercise book and pencil for you to do your working?
Mother was giving the paper. Mama
Yeah.
taking the. Hello. Hello. Hey, hi. Here's the paper.
All right. Okay, so now you can mute the microphone. The first 4 questions, since they are done by Olivia and Melinda, you just hang on and just see whether you're able to solve those questions. Okay, 1A. Olivia, what's your answer?
7,375.
7,375. Yes, you are right. Next one, B, Melinda.
2,850.
Can you check?
2,850.
Yes, correct. 2,850. Yes, that's right. Olivia, next C.
36,600.
36,000. And
600.
can you double check your 600?
300.
Yes, 300. Okay. What about you, Melinda, the last one?
46,000.
46,000. Okay, so both of you got this correct. Now, this is simple addition, should not be too much of a problem for you. I'm moving now on to the next slide. Now, this one I will go through with you. Okay, so this is 683 kilometers. Now, let me check with you. 1 kilometer is equals to how many meters? Do you remember?
1,000.
Yes, correct. Good job, Olivia. 1,000 meters. So if it's 10 kilometers, it will be, anybody?
10,000.
Yes, 10,000. Who was that?
Melinda.
Melinda. All right, good. So now you have 600 kilometers, but let's try. 100 kilometers would be 100,000 meters. So if it's 683 kilometers, it will be 600,000, right? 600, sorry, let me clean this off. 683,000. Then there is no 100, so it's 064 meters. Do you understand what I'm doing? 600 kilometers would be, let me clean this off. Okay, 683 kilometers is 683,000 meters. But the question asks you for 64 meters. So 683 kilometers plus 64 meters. So that will be 683 plus 64 will give you this. So this is your answer. 683, 1,064 meters. Okay, got it? Okay, now let's move on to this. Okay, this one you need to take note. This is in centimeters. They want you to convert these centimeters to kilometers. So first, you remember that 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meters. Okay, right? And then you also know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Okay, so these are your conversion. How would I start my first step? I have 115,745 cm. How do I do this? What do I start off with? Anybody would like to try? Melinda, any idea how to start off? How do I start? Oh, Olivia, do you want to say something? Any one of you? How to start?
115 kilometers
115 kilometers is equals to
115,000.
115,000 meters, right? Okay, so we need to convert this into centimeters now. So how many zeros would that be? Okay, so no, we need to make sure that you know this is 115 kilometers is 115 meters, but you want this is in centimeters, you know. So we do the other way around. I'm going to clean this off. We want to change this to kilometers, from cm to kilometers. Any idea? Okay, then I'll start. All right, you have 115,000, right? This is in cm. You want to change this to kilometers. How do you change this to kilometers? You first have to change it to meters first, right? You change it to meters. How many meters would this be? 115. To change it to meters, you minus off the 2 zeros there. So this is it. Okay. So 115, this is the meters. So to change this to kilometers, it becomes 1 kilometer. Okay, if this is confusing, I'm going to redo this whole part. All right. You have 115,745 cm. cm. You know that 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. Okay? So then what you do is you move on to changing the centimeters first to meters. Change the centimeters to meters. It will be 1157 meters, 45 cm. How do I get that? I move, you haven't learned decimal, but I move two spaces behind. Okay, 1, 2, so this is 1157 meters, 45 centimeters. So 1157 meters is actually 1 kilometer, 157 meters, 45 cm. This is your final answer. It's 1 kilometer, 157 meters and 45 cm. This is a very big number and this is highly unlikely will come out in your exams. It's usually not this big number, okay? But you need to know, what is important is you need to know this, your conversion. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters and 1 meter is 100 cm. And don't be tricked by this. This is in cm and not meters. Okay, moving on. This one. Do you know how to round off numbers? Have you learned rounding off? Okay, so with the digits 9, 5, and 1, you need to form the largest three-digit number when rounded off to the nearest 100 is 200. Okay, when do you round off to the nearest 100? If this middle mark is 150, right? Then when you round off to the nearest 100, it will be 200. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, so now you want to form the largest three-digit number when rounded off to the nearest 100 is 200. So you have the digits 9, 5, and 1. Your answer cannot be 951, right? It could be 159, it could be 195. Which would it be? Which would it be? Can it be 195? If you put 195, it's here. 159 is here. Both will round, when you round off, it will give you 200. But which is the largest one? 159 or 195? Which is the bigger number?
195.
Yes, 195. 195 when rounded off will give you 200. Okay, next one. Okay, we are going to round off 422 to the nearest 100. Can someone tell me what's the answer when rounded off to the nearest 100? Nearest 100, you will look at this, right? This one needs to change, but you need to look at this next door neighbor, which is the tens column. So do we keep it at 400 or we change it to 500? Anybody? Do we keep it at 400 or we're going to round off to the nearest 100? Look at this, 2. When do you round off to the next 100? Go higher. It's when this tens is greater than, it's 5 or more, right? This is 2. So does it remain at 400 or does it go up to, yes, thank you, Olivia, 500. Sorry, this is not, okay, wait, hang on. 422, when rounded off to the nearest 100, is not 500. Why? Because 2, look at the number 2, 2 is lesser than 5. Remember, rounding off, you always look at the number next to it. Again, for example, if I give you 425, then when I round off, my answer is 400. If I give you 455, then my answer will be 500 when rounding off. Understand? Okay? So the moment this hits 5 and above, then it goes to the next 100. Otherwise, it remains as 400. Got it? Got it? All right. So over here, we have 422 rounded off to the nearest 100 will be 400. Do you agree with me? You agree with me? It's 400. Why? Because this is smaller than 5. So it's 400 multiplied by 9. Without even calculating, without even doing your working, do you think you can find out the answer? Do you know how you can find out the answer without even doing the working? You look at this first digit, 4 times 9. Do you know your 4 times table? 4 times 9 is? 4 times 9 is? Anybody?
36.
36. Then I add the 2 zeros behind. So it's 3,600. That's your answer for this question, question 5. Okay? Without using, without actually calculating, you can get to know your answer. All right, this one. Product of 35,353. Arya, what's the meaning of product? What do I need to do when I see the word product?